Hi, this is Zach Green's Bonder, where I do predictions of the future. If you like me to do prediction for you, let me know in the comments below. We got Domino on the floor here going, hello, everybody. Just a reminder, we do live here on Saturdays and Sundays at 10 o'clock a.m. Central and Tuesdays and Thursdays at 5:30 p.m. Central. So make sure you mark it down on the calendar. Except for this Thursday coming up, we're going to be starting a little bit earlier. Somebody had asked the question that because we're going to do a short show, but we've wiggled around our schedule, and we're going to be starting at 5 o'clock just for this Thursday. Okay, so just to let everybody know on that front, we got Bob Job. Hello, Bob. We got Marlon. We got Super Whittle Guy. And just wondering if the wife is logged in.
No, it's not working.
Not working. Okay. Well, let's get with the card of the day as we're waiting for people to come into the show. This is Universe's message for us for today. And it is the card Dreams Come True. Okay. And it's kind of part and parcel with the kind of the theme for today's show. And we'll be getting into that much later with a little bit bigger of a description on that. Okay. As the wife is doing her thing in the background here. Okay. So let's start off with the Discord channel. Of course, everybody's getting into that. It's lots of things going on there. There's a lot of questions for today's show that are on that I've taken from the Discord. If you're not part of the Discord yet, I'll give you the link. I think just about everybody is on the Discord. That's a regular. So there you go. Just in case you're not part of the Discord yet, you can grab that link when you can. Okay, so getting back, I gotta do all the things by myself here for the moment. Now, some very interesting things. Somebody had asked the question about South Africa with Putin because of he's a wanted man and he's wanted for war crimes and all that sort of thing. And how is Putin going to get into South Africa, which is kind of old news. They've already been there for the last little while. I think they docked a ship there for repairs and all that. You have to remember that Russia and South Africa are part of the same team. Okay. If you haven't heard of the BRICS nations, that's Brazil, Russia, India, South America, I believe, or South Africa. So Brazil, Russia, India, China, South Africa. So they're part of the same business partners. So they're not going to be doing anything. Plus, pissing off a major nuclear power probably wouldn't be a smart idea. I know people are like, yeah, they should get him arrested. Blah, 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 blah. Yeah, you do it in your own country and see how far that gets you. So I don't see any further things with South Africa. They are partners in the BRICS nations and plus trading partners, and lots of business goes through those two countries. Okay, so I don't see any difficulty with him moving around in South Africa. They both have their own corruptions and all that sort of thing, and the corruption of the United States that put that thing out there to get him arrested. It's another thing of corruption. The other thing that somebody had asked on the Discord the other day, or actually it was from today, was about Michelle Obama. And there was a rape case or something like that when she apparently was a guy at one particular time. and there was a situation with another female way back when. Let's have a quick look at that one. Hopefully we don't get into trouble with the YouTube police on this one. I'm thinking that it's more of a situation of somebody trying to get some moolah and getting that information out to the people. It's always interesting that these people come much, much, much later than the actual incident, never actually coming out with that particular situation. Could be another one of these situations that this person was given hush money, and that hush money is starting to run out. This is why we're starting to see all the UFO stuff all over the place, because that hush money is starting to go away. As Cliff High was talking about not that long ago, where that's going to be drying up. And this is why you're going to be seeing a lot of information coming out about certain things, because they're not being paid off anymore. So, but I don't think this is the case on this particular situation. I think I'm picking up that it's just somebody looking for some attention and some cash. So that's pretty much what I'm picking up with that one. Okay. First, I was talking to somebody from Texas, and Texas is going to be the big hub for cryptocurrencies in the United States in the next 2 to 3 years. I'm picking up it's going to be the major place for cryptocurrencies as we move forward in the next 2 to 3 years. It's going to be a major outlet for that. Texas always kind of goes its own way anyways, and it's going to be separating itself from the rest of the United States, as is some of the other states. So it's probably going to be Texas, Florida, Montana, that sort of thing. And it's going to be a little bit of a checkerboard, as we've been saying previously in past readings that I've done on the United States. Not everybody's going to go for the same thing. You can't get, it's very difficult for them to have everybody in agreement on many of these stupid things that they're trying to bring out. And that's par for the course for the United States and many other different countries around the world. Here in Canada, it'll probably be a checkerboard as well, of people wanting to go with the left side and then the people wanting to go to the right. I think Manitoba will be kind of somewhere in the middle. But I think Alberta would be the place. That's kind of our Texas here in Canada. They kind of do things on their own. They believe in big business, and they don't believe in lots of nonsense. So just pay attention to what's happening in Texas. I do think it's going to be flourishing in the next 2 to 3 years. So if you're looking for a place to go to for safety, Texas might be the place to go. Okay. So what else is there? Oh, this is something that I put on the Discord. It hasn't been fired yet. Oh, Canadian content for everybody. My new Canadian cup for Mr. Trudeau. Now, there's a whole bunch of videos that I posted on the Discord about Gary and his particular troubles that are going on right now. There's a whole bunch of senators that are asking for his removal from the chair of the SEC. Let's have a look at that. Just reading the stuff going by here. We're going to get into the chat momentarily. Gary Gensler is going to be kind of going away. It's going to be kind of fading into the background where he's not going to be noticed all that much in the next little while. He's everybody else is going to be breaking free, and there's going to be a whole lot of laughter around him when he does get the bye-bye. And that will probably go in line with the June, July sort of thing. I think his time is just about up. I think, especially with the announcement from XRP, where they're very close and they released a whole bunch of paperwork for XRP not that long ago, and it's going to be in the favor for XRP. And it just came out today, I believe. And I think everything is going to be swinging to the crypto side for the win. So this is going to be weighing heavily upon Gary Gensler in the next little while. I think he's going to be singing that song, "Why Everybody Picking on Me?" And that's going to be the particular situation. I think he's going to be gone in the next 2 to 3 weeks. It just came out 2 to 3 weeks. I think he's going to be gone, and they're going to be putting somebody else in that position. And we're going to get some actual regulation in the United States in about a year. Okay. On cryptocurrencies for the United States. I believe every other country around the world has regulations for cryptocurrencies. Some are awesome and some are horrible, but they do have some type of regulatory system for cryptocurrencies in just about every other country around the world except for the United States. So I think this is going to be very quickly approaching new regulations for the United States and crypto, which is going to make everything explode in price. Probably June, July, August, in that area, which we kept seeing. Okay, so hopefully that all works out. Give him some white light for Gary. He's going to need some. He's not going to be feeling so well good in the next little while. So give him some light. It cures everything. Okay, so the title for today's show is "Action is What Converts Human Dreams into Significance." I've been kind of reading back from my John C. Maxwell. If you don't know who he is, he's a very good or excellent business trainer. And when I, a long time ago, became a leader at work and all that, well, I better learn how to be a leader. So Universe started giving me many different books and other resources. And John C. Maxwell was one of those resources that was given to me by the universe to learn how to do the things. And I've been looking through his quotes. So this is kind of back in line with the actions and the law of attraction. Okay, action is what converts human dreams, your wishes and your goals, and the law of attraction into significance. So you need both of those things. And that is a biblical, there's not many things that I take from the Bible, but this is one of those biblical principles that actually hits it out of the park. That it is actually talking about how the universal, the 12 laws of the universe actually work and how you can start to use them, right? It's like the old biblical saying, God helps those who help themselves, right? Basically getting back to this, action is what converts human dreams into significance. You take the actions and your dreams, you have to have those two laws working for you all the time. There's people that argue this with me. Oh, you only need the law of attraction. No, you need the law of attraction and the law of action. And that's basically what this is getting into. So if you're thinking of trying to get into a certain goal, okay, write it down, describe it as much as you can, and then start taking action. Okay. You can't just sit there wishing and hoping for something to happen. You have to actually take steps with action for it to be fired up. Okay. It's like an engine. Boom. You start it to action and universe starts to help you along. It won't do it for you, but it will help you along the way. Okay. And that's basically those two laws in a different form in a biblical sense for everybody to understand how to move forward. Okay, let's get into the chat. Was there anything else that I should get through?
No, I don't know.
She's kind of on the sidelines. We'll have to fix that later.
Yeah.
Okay, let's get into the chat. Bob Japp. Hello, Bob. Hi, Andre. Clutch Probs Part 2. Got an oil leak from recent clutch replacement. Also, clutch sensor not seeing reverse. So, electronic brake stick on. Will I resolve this with original garage or another? Well, if they've messed up, I'm picking up that you should go back to them and tell them the situation that they did not do the job properly and actually ask for a refund. So I think I do remember this. Bring my wife lunch; she'll get the refund for you. She's good at that. Or bring your wife if she's good at that, and get them to do it again. That's basically what I'm picking up. They've messed up. It's time for them to actually do it right. Okay? And if they don't do it right the second time, and then you can take legal situation, small claims court or something like that, and then move it to the next level. Okay? That's pretty much what I'm picking up with this. It sounds like they didn't do a very good job. Okay? Hopefully that helps you out. We got cards, please. Yvonne got a question to ask Andre. Okay. To look into. Need to put all the info in a couple of more chat bubbles. One chat bubble only lets you put about 200 characters, I think. Okay. Marlin, I guess we'll come to that when it's there. If you put your faith in the universe to do what it does, how can we train ourselves so negative thoughts that creep in do not change the outcome? This is where using white light will help you. It'll change your attitude of mind and also your actions. And this is where meditation, grounding, and centering come into play. It's not an overnight thing, it's going to be something that takes time. Okay, we're always in this state of negative thinking, especially for the last couple of years. Not to think in that way. So this is why I always ask people to do meditation and start grounding and centering and start working with the white light. One of the members here is actually buying that book I was describing last show. And that would be a good starting point. So when you change your thoughts, everything else starts to change around you. And when you have a negative thought, I have negative thoughts too. Don't worry. Just trying not to act upon them and always trying to put that white light barrier around yourself, and you'll start to feel better, and people will start to act differently towards you. You become a little bit more attractive to other people, not just women, but everybody. where they actually want to be near you and want to talk to you. And the people that don't like that white light niceness will run away, and you don't have to bother with them anymore until they change. Right? You're changing your vibration for everything around you, and everything around you's vibration will change also. Okay, everything that universe puts into your life will match your vibration. Okay, it's the hard truth. You attract who you are, not exactly what you want. So if the things that you are attracting to you are not of how do I say, the things that you want, you always have to look at yourself and make the required changes for the things that you do want, because you attract the things that you want, or the vibration that you're putting out comes back to you. So just put out good vibration and that will come back to you. Okay, so it takes time, it takes practice, and a lot of work on ourselves. A lot of psychics, to do the work, have to work on themselves constantly with good thinking and good reading and all the things that you put in. It's like Gigo, garbage in, garbage out. So you always try to change that with books and things that you watch and all that sort of thing, to change you. It's an inside success. It's an inside job. Okay, so hope that answers your question. Hi, 100 Meeps just let off money laundering charges because it would be bad for Europe. What? Um, MEPs, MPs. That's probably some political thing. Please change my channel to Great Readings by Andre. Maybe. Yeah, they're going to be doing that for themselves. And nobody, I bet you anything, it'll be here today, gone tomorrow. It'll be in the news for a short period of time, and it'll be in the people's purview for the first little while. And over time, people would have forgotten about it, and we move on. It's like FTX. I told you people would be forgetting about that, right? FTX, what's that? But at the time, it was the most horrible thing to ever happen. Cryptocurrencies are going to fall over dead any second. That's the end of crypto, right? And now people, what? FTX. And that's pretty much what's going to be happening with this particular situation. I'm thinking that they're just giving themselves a free pass so they can do whatever they want. And you have to remember, people in power never, ever face the consequences of their actions from us, but from universe, they can't hide. And that's pretty much it's going to be happening to them over time. They start to lose their wealth, health, and friends and family. Okay, every time. But the money laundering charges and all that sort of thing, they can get away with this sort of thing because they are people in power. Of course, you can surround that with white light, and you can watch the changes happening to them as universe deals with them. Yeah, it's not going to be. It's going to be out of your news cycle very, very quickly, and people are going to be moving on to something else, and it's going to be forgotten. Okay. And nothing will happen to them. At least not from us mortals. Okay? So hopefully that answers your question. Um, did you do that?
Nope.
No. Okay.
Should be Marlon.
Okay, Marlon. Will ADA drop to 17 cents? Pendulum. It is saying yes. They are having some trouble in Cardano land. Um, I've been watching them a little bit. And me and the wife do have some Cardano. And I think it's going to be dropping a tiny bit. It's not going to be this major. Oh, the crypto. I think it's actually going to drop a little bit and then explode with all these other things that are happening at the moment with the cryptocurrency world. You got Gary thing, and then you have XRP doing much, much better with the court releasing the documents and all that sort of thing. And I think everything will start to fall into place. The situation that Gary and the SEC and the people giving him some money under the table is going to be changing rapidly in the next little while. So it's going to be, if it does drop in the next little while, it's going to be very brief. Okay. And then we're going to start to go back up as people are less afraid of everything from the governments of the world. BTC to rise this week. Not this week. It's going to be in about June, end of June, middle of July, in that period of time. Won't be this week. This is a great opportunity out there for everybody watching and not watching to buy crypto. I keep telling you, buy it. Don't wait. We're not going to have this huge, humongous drop in the market. Okay? It'll drop, but not where everything's on fire or anything. I am picking up. It's going to be in the July, August period of time, getting closer to the halving. That's when it's really going to be starting to ramp up. And with new regulations coming in the next year, maybe, then everything is going to start to pick up. And the CBDC thing is probably going to go to the wayside. And now they're going to have different worries. Okay. You have to remember CBDCs were put in place because they're like crypto but better. That's their tagline. People are going to be rushing more and more to cryptocurrencies, especially Bitcoin, in the next little while. Franklin Templeton just announced today or yesterday that they're getting into the cryptocurrency game. A lot of the things that are going on right now, going against the cryptocurrency exchanges, is because Franklin Templeton, Chase, Bakkt, a couple other banks are opening their own exchanges. They want to get rid of the competition, then that's who Gary Gensler is working with. BlackRock, right? They're giving them big money, hold down, attack the other exchanges, so they go away. So people will come to our exchanges, and then we can control the money. That was the plan. It's not gonna work that way because those exchanges already exist, especially for Bakkt. Bakkket, I think it's spelled. Nobody went there. Nobody goes there. Nobody uses it. People know it's a piece of crap, and that's why they stay away. And they're trying to lure people to use them instead of Coinbase and Binance and all that. That's what they're trying to accomplish, but it's not working out the way that they are. And with all this legal stuff going on behind the scenes, they can only hold it for so long. And part of the reason that they're doing all this shenanigans is to keep the price down so the big wigs can buy up their share of the Bitcoin. And I'm hoping you are too. All right? Everybody's afraid. Be greedy. What else we got? Angie. Hi, Andre. You were right about the information about AD. Oh, trying to rack my mind what this is. Do you still see us reconciling romantically? Yes. My vision hadn't changed since last time we talked. Let's throw some more cards down and see what we're doing here. There is a child or something that's attached to this particular situation. It's going to be a situation that's going to be very, very pleasant for the both of you coming up very, very soon. Some type of little child coming into the situation that's going to be a kind of a glue for the two of you. Okay. And there's going to be much better situation for both you and the other person coming up. But you have to remember to be honest with each other. Okay, no manipulation, and then the thing will work much, much better if you're truthful with one another. And that's the only warning I'm going to give. Okay? Hope that helps you out.
You have a super chat.
Okay. I better get to that.
Yeah.
On the bottom?
Yeah.
There we go. Thank you for the super chat. You have to put the chat bubbles together. Andre, question, what's going on? And my best path to deal with it.
So there's a question earlier. Still always up. Son's partner. Like six messages up from the chat.
Okay. Son's partner, mother of my grandchildren, is in this narcissist. I'll get there. My daughter recently spat a not pleasant comment at me. I detected the origin was from this particular person. Okay.
I don't see a second question, so I don't know. Let me see one.
Let's just do a little bit of a card reading on this son's partner, the mother. Okay. For anything really large, well, there was $30 in that. You could have just gotten a personal reading.
MYR. I don't know what MYR stands for.
MYR. Some type of money. Sorry. Getting back to the mother of the grandchildren. There's going to be an opportunity there for you to reestablish your contact with them. And the kids always act out because of what's happening in the household. It's not necessarily her herself that's teaching the grandchildren to swear and all that sort of thing. It's always the vibration of the household that's into play. And there's probably some commotion with the two of them that's making everything work, come out energy wise as that way. With you, because you can't control others, the only person you can control is yourself. You can put white light around that particular situation. Okay, the household, and making sure everything is the universe doing its thing. Okay, you let universe start to change the entire environment.
He says you're not answering the question. What's going on in my best path to deal with it?
Yes, I am. White light. Okay, unless there is some illegal things going on, then you can have a police show up. But if there's no indication of any wrongdoing or laws being broken, the only recourse that you have to do is white light. Okay?
So the question is, his daughter said something, but he thinks it's from the narcissist mother of the grandchildren. Is that true?
Oh, is that true? No. It's what's happening within that household. They're probably arguing, and that vibration gets into, or the energy goes into the children. Does that answer the question?
So his daughter said something. Was it from?
It's from the household.
From the
energy.
Other fan, from the. Maybe he should just call for a reading and.
Yeah, maybe call for a reading. It's a little overcomplicated for an hour show. No, please. Go back to question. Okay. Malaysia. $10. Yeah. Do a one-on-one with me, because it's all over the road. But what I am picking up, it's because of the household energy. It's not just one particular person making the children say these things. It's a situation that's going on within the household. Okay? Hopefully that answers your question. Okay. What else we got?
Bob Job, I think, migrants. After Angie's question.
Migrants. Okay. Sorry about that. Will all the migrants make good for us Democrats in 2024? Oh, okay. Voting for, okay. Well, if they're illegal, no. If they are legal, yes. I think everything is going to be going the opposite direction with the migrants. like towards the Democrats. I don't think it's going to be a good thing for them in 2024. I'm picking up that they are going to go the other direction from what everybody else is going to be doing or what people expect from them. Okay, so hopefully that answers that question. Burberry. Hello, Burberry. Can I get a card reading for the next 3 months? There's going to be a creative process that you're going to be going through in the next little while that is going to be making you some money on the side. There's going to be a whole bunch of new things that are going to be coming up for you in the creative sense, and they're going to be actually very, very good. You're going to be hitting on something that people will really enjoy, and they're going to be asking for more of that particular thing. So keep your eyes peeled and pay attention to the things that you are creating. And I think this one particular thing is going to be a real hit with a lot of people. Okay, hopefully that answers your question. Bob Job. Hi, just to clarify, will SEC and altcoins crush altcoins for the year? No, because of the things that we just discussed earlier on in the show. Things are going to be a change in the next 2 to 3 months in a major way, kind of going the other way than what it had been doing as of late. Okay. Yeah, I do see a whole lot of things unraveling for the SEC. Of course, they're going to be taking their sweet old time repairing everything, but it's going to get everybody excited about cryptocurrencies again and put hope back into the cryptocurrency market. Okay, thank you. Super Widow, please put your name up for president. Big money. A U.S. congressman filed legislation to fire SEC. Chairman Gary Gensler. I think there's a couple now. He also wants to restructure the SEC. There would be a board of people at the top, not just one person. Will this happen? Yes, it's going to be changing. I don't think they're going to have a board of people, but they are going to be getting rid of one person, Gary Gensler, and replacing him with somebody else. And I think that other person is going to be much, much better, because I think the court system is pretty much pissed off with Gary and that nonsense. And so they're going to be moving on from that situation and replacing. And they might restructure a little bit, but I'm picking up that it's still going to be kind of the same structure, just with better people, and not being paid on the table by BlackRock. So this is going to be happening in the next couple of weeks, I think. Okay, thank you for that. You read my mind. Hey, Andre, had my second round of stuff stolen again last night while I was gone. Had it hidden well. Was a big blow to me. How do you see this situation unfolding? I am so ready to get out of this mess. Where are you hiding it? I think it's going to be changing in the next month or so as you get a more established location. Keep things simple, keep with your job, work with the other things that are going on around you, and start to establish your own place where everything will not be taken away from you, and be careful. Uh, I am seeing this and a better location for you coming up very, very soon. Okay? Thank you for that. Marvelous. Just reading Bob Jobs' thing here. Oh, people talking amongst themselves here.
Martin.
Martin?
Yeah.
Can I please get a 3-card reading on my cryptos? Thank you. I think everything that you have is going to be doing very, very well. There's some things that you're going to be changing into more Bitcoin and more Litecoin coming up for very, very soon. Getting rid of the smaller cryptocurrencies that you have in your portfolio and just kind of putting it into the bigger cryptocurrencies coming up. And there's going to be some more XRP coming your way for whatever reason from another source. Who knows? But yeah, right now I think everybody should, not financial advice of course, should stay away from all these brand new coins that say they're as good as Bitcoin, which they're not. Many of the cryptocurrencies that are under the 100 top ones are going to be disappearing in the next little while. Okay, so be careful with all these brand new coins coming out. Stick with the better ones at the top, and I think you're going to do just well. Just awesome. Okay, so hope that answers your question. Okay. Hello, Andre. Regarding my current job, are you still seeing new opportunities for advancement coming soon? Yes. I'm picking up your being impatient and all that sort of thing. When it does happen, and it's going to be happening on its own time, it always does. The hardest part is the waiting, right? Because when you know something's, make yourself available to the people that are wanting you to do certain things and get in their view. It may not be the thing that you think will make it you over the top. It's going to be something small and insignificant that's going to be catching their eye, okay, which is going to be helping you along the way of the advancement. So knowing that it's coming, people kind of get overly focused on these things and they start acting unnatural. Act natural and go through what you're doing like you normally do. Be more attentive and all that sort of thing, doing a better job and all that sort of thing. But I find people become very unnatural because they know something's coming and they focus too much on it and they start to worry about it. So stop worrying, take a deep breath, relax, surround yourself with that white light and focus on doing the tasks that you normally do and a little bit more. Okay? And with that, you're going to get noticed. Okay? Act like you don't know anything's going to be around the corner, but and just do your best. And it's going to be coming up very, very soon. Okay? Hopefully that helps you. Euro Parliament.
Dilly dilly.
Dilly dilly. Our crypto is going up tomorrow with the announcement of the rate hike pause for this month. In the United States, a little bit. It's usually the cryptocurrency market and the stock market that starts to flourish, but for a very short time. So anybody who's doing trades and stuff, get ready to start selling some of your assets because it's going to be popping up a little bit when they're going to be pausing. We all know that they're going to be doing at least one more, and then they're going to have to go back to printing endless money to cover all the things, and print the American dollar out of existence or out of usefulness. Okay, and of course, when they gotten rid of the debt ceiling until 2025, there's an open check. We're going to make as much debt as we want to without any consequences. And this is going to be spurring many of the cryptocurrencies to go crazy high. In the next little while, I think we're going to see a little bit of a jump. And then it's going to come down a bit. That's probably where everybody's seeing the big dip in the next little while. So, yes, it's going to go up a little bit. Hopefully that answers your question. Who else we got?
Well, Cards Please says, how is it best for me to deal with it? The family issues. Question.
You already got into that. I'm thinking white light surrounded around the situation. Okay? If you go in there hot-headed and all that, it's only going to make it worse. And you're going to be adding your negative energies into the mix. Use white light around that particular situation. If there is no crimes that have been committed, you can include police or anything like that. Okay? So that is probably the best way to deal with that particular situation. It will start to resolve itself. Okay? If it gets to the point where you have to take legal action, where there's an actual crime that has been committed, then and only then can you include the police or do anything else. Okay? For the moment, there's been no crime, so you can use white light to do the thing. Okay? And surround yourself with that to protect yourself. Okay? Hopefully that helps you out.
Super little guy.
Super little guy. Had a great interview today with the basement repair company. That does it all. And more for good sales roles. Possibly more negotiating now is getting a company car. He's overcomplicating things again. Keep it simple. Okay.
So what does the card say? Will it go well?
You're going to be breaking free from the situation that you are probably getting in, probably going to be getting into that new place that you're thinking of to protect your items. Okay? And you're going to have that happily ever after. Just keep it simple. Stick to one job and build upon that and move from one to the next when you are able to. Okay? Make sure that it's in the pocket. Okay? And everything is starting to go your direction. Stop being scattered. Be focused. Okay? Be focused and you'll be just fine. Keeping it simple and keeping focused is what you need right now. Don't be so scattered all over the place. Okay? You already have a job somewhere. Awesome. Build upon that and then do all the things that you need to be doing. I'm just picking up that you're overcomplicating it more than it needs to be. Okay? Okay. Hopefully that answers your question. And yes, it'll go well.
That's it.
That's it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Unless there's something from Facebook.
We got Jerome. Oh, hello, Jerome. I was recently at a ceremony, and it was part of a fire ceremony within the larger 3-day celebration. Okay. He's already sent his own energy. Jerome knows how to do this. He's a medicine man. Oh, you can't see the Facebook. Okay.
No.
That's why she missed you, Jerome.
Sorry.
I didn't miss you.
Sorry, Jerome.
Probably laughing, knowing Jerome. Okay. What do we got here? Water. Lots and lots of water. So wisdom coming your way. People, how do you go from water to wisdom? It's just a thing. It's whatever comes to your mind in the beginning. Your fire, which is from a fire ceremony, of course. I do see a bunch of knowledge coming your way from the eastern part of Canada. Some friends that you have up that way that they're going to be coming to your direction and giving you more knowledge on the things that you were hoping for. Okay. There's going to be some dancing for you in the next little while too. So it might be time to shine up the moccasins and get out there and do this ceremony. I think there's going to be an opportunity coming up for you for that in the next little while. Okay. And there's also something from BC. There's a lot of mountains here from that direction as well. So if you have some friends and teachers from that direction, you're going to be hearing from them very, very soon. Okay. And it's going to be in the fall time. There's flowers and they're doing this. So it's the end of that cycle. So it's fall time when we're getting into the winter, fall to winter season. That's when it's going to be happening in that time period where you're going to be hearing from these other people that are going to be giving you teachings for what you were hoping to accomplish in the next little while. Everything that you're trying to accomplish in the next little while is a go. It's just you're waiting on particular things to come into play to so you can move forward. And I know you're very patient, and it's going to be coming at its own time, universe's time, this information. And it's going to be coming from BC and more east as well. Oh, okay. I know what that is. there's somebody that was part of the organization you used to belong to that is going to be coming into your life again. Um, and they're going to be needing more and more help than they had previously. Okay? I see a bottle with that, if you know what I mean. And they're going to be coming for you for help. And they will be wanting a certain ceremony that you could perform for them, maybe even a sweat lodge sort of thing. Going this way. Make sure that you're taking time for yourself and to go to the beach and that sort of thing. I saw some seahorses and some sand, seashells, that sort of thing. And you're going to be getting the vision of 3 eagles coming your way. And I'm not completely aware of what 3 eagles means to you, but it's going to be for me from the Kung Fu. It's past, present, and future, which are the representatives. So you're going to be getting information, all that information from past, present, and future. It's going to be coming together and coalescing, and you're going to have one of those aha moments from the 3 eagles. Okay? So hopefully that answers your question. I went off a long journey there with Jerome, but I know Jerome for quite some time, so hopefully that helps you out. How we doing on time? Oh, we're over.
Will altcoins price keep dropping?
For a little while. I'm probably in the next 2 to 3 weeks, we're going to see more drops, and it's going to do more of this for the next little while. It's going to be going down with the rest of the cryptocurrencies, Bitcoin, for the next little while, and then we're going to start to see things go up quite a bit after that. Okay.
That's it.
That is it. I'm hoping Jerome got the answer that he was looking for. Okay, so getting out of there. Going back to here. I'll just show that. If you like a personal reading with me, especially if it's a long, complex situation that you're trying to convey, it's a little hard to do on an hour show, that sort of thing, especially with the little bubbles only give you a certain amount of space. Might be a little wiser just to get with a personal reading with me. And if you would like to do that, make sure you go to psychicreadsbyandre.com. All that information is there on our website. If you like a personal healing with me, or excuse me, the wife, the Reiki Master, she's really good. Make sure you go to psychicreadsbyandre.com as well for all that information. Awesome stuff. If you'd like to participate in any of our affiliate programs, make sure you go to psychicreadsbyandre.com. And if you should happen to purchase something from those, know that we make a little bit of money from that purchase. Okay, with that said, make sure that you remember, you put it on your calendar that on Thursday we're going to be at 5 o'clock. Okay, so it's a little bit earlier, so we get the full hour before me and the wife run off to a meeting later in that evening. Okay, so just remember, 5 o'clock for Thursday. With that said, make sure you like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the future. Bye-bye.